one's for you. I said this one's for you. I said this one's for you. I said this one's for you.
Mr. Biddy.
Let me start at the beginning. Way before the ratchetness, before they raped our women. Way black. Black in the time, a woman can't come from a man, so she birthed mankind. Through that holy yoni in between her legs, divine. You can't see it from this angle with the Eurocentric mind. You've been trained well, so your future is behind. Take a look around, girl, the truth ain't hard to find. See that white standard of beauty got you bleaching your mind. For 400 years they said you was ugly, but you're fine. Shit, more than fine. Got a beauty they can't match even. Brains too strong and wise like Queen Sheba. Most can't deal with your strength, that's why they still beat ya. Took you out the Holy Trinity, but still need ya. Back to black consciousness is where I'm trying to see ya. I'm a Tsar, you're a set, on the throne is where I keep ya. Black woman. Most of us think your position is minuscule. Cook, clean, serve, all you was put here to do. Not realizing these qualities were put into you. Cause your leadership skills are natural. Don't believe me, Queen Nzinga led the war against them crackers, fool. My people sleep, so I teach, that's what a master do. Grew up with visions of chauvinistic theatricals. Now it's my mission to grab the culture and get back to you. So we can show the seeds what it is they have to do. Break the chains, runaway slave, they coming after you. Keep the men and women at odds and take the child too. Make sure she had more than one baby daddy, yeah, that'll do. 400 years later, no savior, they Willie lynched you. So take a listen, black woman, let me heal you. Any man that breaks you down really fears you. My elder Shabaka say what the women do, the men do. So when you start the revolution, we right here with you. Some swear the black woman ain't shit. I say this queen is everything, even the ratchets. You just forgot who you are. I'ma help you remember. You're the mother of civilization. From the light-skinned hue to those darker than blue. Black woman, I never turn my back on you. You're beautiful without that perm. You're a queen without that weave. Love yourself, cause sister, I love you. Respect yourself, cause sister, I respect you. Apologies to those I disrespected before my mind was free. Let's take it back to go forward like Sankofa. Ride with me. She was here when we was kings, chilling on the throne. Proper placement up. Most respected, her needs never neglected, embracing her higher consciousness, the true essence, the procreator. From her I got my best blessing. My life she manifested, I'm forever indebted to her collection. Can't objectify her, she's more than breast and flesh skin. Think not, then you need correction of your perception. I'm talking about the first wonder of the world's possessions. Here for more than cooking and cleaning. Without her man wouldn't truly experience being. Don't doubt her got its ability of honing fertility. Just love her and preserve her identity. The black woman, when I see her, something gets into me. Beautiful inspiration like a pyramid. Amazing, brings out the best of me on occasion. They made her forget who she was, that's why I made this. Next time you're riding with your daughter, brother, play this.
Black woman, a black power. Black woman, a black power. Black woman, a black power. Black woman, a black power.
Stop! Yo! Something tells me to kill him dead up in this piece. Angry frustrations I shall release, cause I'm about to let loose the beast. Ha! Hear ye, all you asshole MCs. It's time to throw a party for it's the doomsday of your leader, Captain Ass Crack. If you want protection, play the rear. No man in this world I fear. My sound beats down for your protection. I advise you wear headgear. I spilled the beans on Bruce Wayne, known as Batman. Ain't no crusader, just your average white man. Who me? I'm black man. More superhero than Letterman. I come equipped with joints like these to be the shit, removing the S to the back. And somehow I still make hits. Don't you look around, I leave you stinking like the space between an asshole and clitoris on a 50 homeless woman. Now ain't that some shit? You bite so many styles, it's not hard to believe. Your captain's Alibaba and you. One of the 40 thieves, trying my constraint to reach my levels like peas when storm creates obese monstrous mechanisms like this. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. There is no competition. Competition is none. God bless the child who sparks it off like the sun. Ha! You don't understand. I be black man changing like a chameleon and worth every bit of 6 million. MC rotisserie, they call me the colonel. From spirit, the six spice that brings about death, downfalls, and funerals. I do you stunt MCs like Knievel with my evil. Ask my lord, he broke the mold and made me the unbeatable. I am the shepherd when whining, bringing silence to the lambs. Clarice, with father beans in the nice candy, crumbling kingdoms. That have the rulers resort to ruling shanties. Bringing Jerusalem in the tools of Noah.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a
women, but the most important goddesses were black. Not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero,
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy in.
Drink. 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 Drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Stay healthy, family. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you out there, my brother. I see you out there. Hey. So, family, it is time for us to toast the ancestors. And we also have a little time to talk if y'all want to chat. I know some of y'all kind of shy. It's okay. It's okay. We don't have to. I just want to let you know that the lines are open. I think I've already opened the line. Let me double check. Yep, we got a few things. Yep, the line is open. We got a few things that we need to go through. Of course, you know we want to complete the toast before I'm going to truly open up the line so people can speak. We're gonna toast these ancestors as we supposed to do. Now, if you have not been checking out the vlog on GNJMedia, if you have not been checking out the blog, you need to go to GNJMedia.com, GNJMedia.com. Our blog is posting up there on a regular basis, or at least my aspect of it, the adventures of Brother Hatim. You know what I'm saying? And I'm inviting other family members, also other tribe members, to go and post up. As a matter of fact, Kwame, that's a whole nother answer to your query. I think I said that right, query, right? You know what I'm saying? Hell, we can have people vlog or blog every day, write every day. Have to put up something or have something or share something that needs to be put up on the site on a regular basis. All right, family. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? Along with the free GNJecourse.com place. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of stuff. And we have been building up for a very long time. But, hey, let's get it moving. Because I feel the sleep monster trying to creep up on me right now. Y'all already know I will fall asleep right here, right now. In the middle of a sentence. You know, I fooled y'all. But that's how it happens. You know what I'm saying? But let's go on. And so the plan today, the adventure for the day, is I have to make a bunch of calls today. We have to get ready because school is starting. We have to get ready for that. And on top of that, I have to make a whole bunch of calls. And I'm also thinking about a commercial for the school. Also, I need to create a commercial later on for this book, African Deep Thought. I'm still thinking about that, and I have to still do this Ambrose. So I got a lot of stuff I have to do. But then hopefully sometime next week we'll be able to get back to ebb and float, so I can finish up our discussion with the owner. Explain the vlogging thing. What do I need to do to make it happen? All right, check it out. You ready? So now, what blogging is basically doing what you do with your articles. You're already involved with that. So your articles will be popping up on the site. I just have to go on
and organize that. I don't know whether I have to take it back over or what. But the vlogging with a V, VLOGGING, is basically using your video camera to document your place, what you're going through, some of your challenges, some of your adventures, some of your thoughts. Basically doing media. Also, you can do some of the thing with a podcast. You know, I don't know what they call it, casting. I don't know, closting. I don't know, but you know, you do the same similar thing with a podcast as well. The challenge is to document your ideas. Hold on for a second, fam. All right, so you know what I'm saying? So the idea is, one, as a media tribe, we have to get ourselves and our young people involved with expressing ideas, being mediums for what we see. So part of that challenge is, you know what I'm saying? How do we do that? And how do we fit that into what we are building? We are a media company. We are a media tribe. This is what we do. This is what brings us together. The writing of the books, media. The production of the show, media. The production of the blog, media. Production of the vlog, media. Hell, education, media. You know, we want to, but basically what you're doing is you're spreading ideas, or at least teaching people how to interact. Well, hopefully teaching people how to interact with the with ideas. But we'll talk a little bit later about that. Because once you drop that question on me, my mind, that shit sticks with me. So, you know, you got to be careful when you ask the old men in the internet questions, because now I got to come up with solutions and shit. But anyway, for those who are just now coming, feel free to share your ancestors with us as we do our toast. The black line is, you could just post them up right now on the timeline. Oh my God, we have been blessed by the ray of Navita C. Nelson. What's up with your beautiful self, sis? How you doing? Huh? And I hope you're getting ready for your show. She said it's coming, and it's sometime possibly in September, family. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm gonna need some pictures, because I'm gonna have to do a commercial for you as well. We need to do a commercial so I can post it up on my show every day, and also start getting some commercials ready for your show as well. So those that are interested, that would like to post up their ancestors, by all means do it. We will toast them here on a daily basis. I mean, I gave Cleveland access to my computer, and stuff is just out of place. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that, because I come over, I'm confused. I'm looking for stuff. I'm like, where is? I hope I don't have to fight this little man. You know what I'm saying? Because he liked this. He liked the big GNJMedia computer. I'm like, dog, if you gonna game on that, that's strictly for streaming. The only reason you allowed to play with it now is because I don't have a camera on that. But if you gonna be gaming on that, you're gonna have to go on and capture some time on GNJMedia. We ain't playing around these parts. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, so we're about to toast, family. I want to say great Kujichagulia, and I want to give all of the Kuji born a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Because I am a Kuji baby, and I love this day. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, then I said look at my screen. It's so messed up. That's so messed up. Man, all right. So, it's so hard. It's so hard. Shit, I'm taking a break from my studies. I'm back in school. What? So you might not be able to do the show. You might not have enough time. What you going to? Why? I know what you're going for. Why don't you tell the people what you're going to school for? But anyway. So let's get this moving. Let's get this moving. We're gonna do this toast. That's right. Earn time on the Make It Manifest machine. That's right. So I can find an old bottle of that ambrosia. Very old. And I'm going and I hopefully have some new one tomorrow if I get time to do it tonight, because like I said, I got shit. Right now I got somewhere around 5 gallons gone. So I probably have 2 gallons of watermelon. Somebody order a watermelon. I'm gonna have at least possibly 2 gallons of mango ginger. I'm gonna have possibly 5 gallons of red, and the rest is gonna be original. So now, well, let's say about 4 gallons. Maybe about 5. Well, 4 gallons, because I'm gonna keep one for myself. But the orders are gonna start coming in. So anybody out there that wants some of that ambrosia, y'all need to let a brother know early. And if you want a special mix, you need to let me know so I can go and start looking at that. Well, actually, let me tell you what we got. What we're gonna have. Once again, watermelon. I'm gonna have 2 gallons of watermelon. I'm experimenting with the watermelon. I'm gonna have 2 gallons of ginseng. I'm gonna have 2 gallons of mango ginger, and possibly 4 gallons of red. So, if you want it, you better say something. But anyway, let's keep it moving. All right. So first off, once again, lines will be open, 614-556-4535. If you would, call in right after the toast. Y'all a little bit behind me. So, you know what I'm saying? By the time you hear this, I'll already be doing a toast. That's kind of dope that I could do that. Let's see, Sister Nibby letting us know criminal justice, criminology, then 3 years law school, so I can give back to the community and get indoors where African-centered thinking and fairness is needed. Okay, all right, here we go. So first, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass, we salute the Creator, and we say, Ashe. Okay, my fault. Over here, going for BS in criminal justice, criminology, then 3 years law school, so I can give back to the community and get indoors where African-centered thinking and fairness is needed. Ashe. So we lift up our glass. So once again, we call on that Creator. By what name you choose to call that Creator, we call that great energy, that great power down here to bless and guide us. We lift up our glass and we say the power word of Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? From there, we go to our list of our ancestors. So let's get it. Filling my lungs up with some good air. Letting it balance out a little bit. Releasing. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Tex, Andy Davidson, Brown C, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, Winnie, Walter, Chris Pendergast, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, and Fiend, Cleveland, and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet My Rob, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Hayes, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Daniel Pauline, Alexa Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Patrick Crawley, C. Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Lons Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kill Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Drake, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, and Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Ago Sosu, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornegger, Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Esther Keach Reese. Good grief, I was on rhythm. I lost my rhythm. All right. I'm so ashamed. All right, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Reese, Linda Watson Hammond, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Selby Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Banks, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson. Oh, God. All right. James Barham, Danny Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Haley Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Adam Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas Lula Berry, Lisa Ellen Ohio, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Miller, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Demon Ayers, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We are now on William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Polani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnston, East Waters, Depretis Hines, Anders Bostic, and the Bostic, Winifred Scannerberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., William Johnson, Will Longmire, the County, Janice Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Pena Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jay Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Daisy Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, and Deanne Wilkerson Sr., M.M. McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donnie Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Adam McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca Alizano, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Euler and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Hare, Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino, Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robin Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, May Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Led Oz, Elijah Oz, Jerome Oz, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Oz, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bad Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Woo. Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Ward Pruitt, H.A. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rupert Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Alice, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Burnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozell Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Street, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Jabez McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson, Cofer, Mazarine Cofer, hold on, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Checking the Brothers, Reginald Alvin, Benjamin Corporal, George Swan, Emmanuel Grace, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Shirley Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Benny Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shell P. McClendon. All right, let's move on to the Black Book. My son is moving my equipment around. Took me a second to find it. We got Joella Giles. We got James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, also known as our sis. We got Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, John Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Jamie Top, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey, Ryan Ross Reagan, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Milkins, Craig Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sally Garner, Elder Clarence Lunkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mrs. Thornton, Jashandra Lynette Lewis, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We have Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como. We got Alberta T. Davis. We got Charles Davis. We got Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Queen Mack. We got Victor Bowden, Trisha Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Touton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Joseph Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Anwright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Westford, Alex Westford, Ivy Wester, Arnetta Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Demond, Ethel Marshall, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known Toot the Don, Sarah Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Minter. We got Mary Smith. We got Juanette Florence Gibbs. We got Carl Winkle, William Duncan Jr., Jenna Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin. We got Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Devonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel, Dennis Brent, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, got Brenda Porton, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves. We got Pam, we got Pam Johnson, Vera Reese Fisher, Jerry Jocelyn McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, and Era Johnson. We got Eric Winston. We also have, adding to the list right now, I need to do this while I was thinking about it. We have a new nation builder. We got a nation builder who crossed over, who also made his transition. I don't know the details of all that. Here we go. We have Darren Bridges, nation builder Darren Bridges. Put Simba up here. All right, so we got nation builder Darren Bridges. All right, so we lift up our glass. We salute all of our ancestors. All of our ancestors that bring us together, that brought us here, that made sure that we have a foundation to stand upon. We lift up our glass and we salute them and we say, The word of power, Ashe. From there, family, we move on from our ancestors to the present moment. What we going to do in this moment? What you doing with your moment? Navita going to school right now, studying for a moment. Kwame probably working out some type of problem in his head, some type of question that he's going to quiz the young people with. I myself am prepared to get out of here and to go prepare for school, and also at the same time thinking about what's the next production, what's the next adventure, what's the, you know what I'm saying? What is it to report? Need to be looking for. It's a whole bunch of stuff I have to be constantly on top of in order so I can make sure I get y'all the information that y'all need. But right now, family, we are on Kujichagulia. In this moment in time, we are celebrating, and those who are like, what do you mean Kujichagulia? What is he talking about? I know this. For those that know, y'all just ignore this. But those that don't know, go to there we go. Go to freegnjecourse.com, freegnjecourse.com. Learn the lingo of the tribe, at least some of it. You know what I'm saying? Get in tune with us, right? So we keep on moving and growing and all that. So you part of the growth, right? So we toast this moment, because in this moment we realize all of our power lies. Unlike our ancestors, right? They, in fact, in a sense, they can affect the past. They can help us with our decisions, but ultimately we got to make the move. Unless we're giving away our moment. And when we're giving away our moment, we are pushed around by others. So, man, oh man, listen. All right, so we lift up our glass to this present moment, to the power in this moment. So now, I ask all the people, as I usually do, open up your reticular formations and open up your reticular formations and seek out your principle for the day, which is Kujichagulia. You know what I'm saying? Seek out the principle of the day, Kujichagulia. For those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means self-determination. The mighty principle is justice. Color is indigo, as you see by the shirt. Correspondence is male name is Kwabena, female name is Abina. Oh, and Sister Navita, we got to talk about opening the store. So when you get a chance, a little bit later on in the day, let's say about 11 or so, hit me up. All right, so we lift up our glass, we salute this present moment of power in it, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on to the future generation. We toast our children's children onto infinity, and we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? It's a simple jump. We move from there to all of our relations, and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, family, we lift up our glass for that selfish toast. It's time, right? Take care of yourself, right? We lifting it up for you. What is it you need in this moment to move to your greatness? Lift up our glass. We say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? We go to our tribe, right? We go to our tribe. You're going to toast your tribe. Lift it up. My tribe is GNJMedia. Who's yours? Let's meet. Ashe. From there, family, last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, most outstanding, most beautiful individual in the room. I want to salute you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right. Let me taste this old stuff. Oh, damn. Whoa. Ain't bad, but Lord have mercy. All right, so let's put on a little bit of music for a quick break. I need to check some food up real quick. And I'll be right back, and we go right to the lines. If I don't answer right away, just
I said this one's for you. I said this one's for you. I said this one's for you. I said this one's for you.
Mr. Biddy.
Let me start at the beginning. way before the ratchetness, before they raped our women. Way black. Black in the time, a woman can't come from a man, so she birthed mankind. Through that holy yoni in between her legs, divine. You can't see it from this angle with the Eurocentric mind. You've been trained well, so your future is behind. Take a look around, girl, the truth ain't hard to find. See that white standard of beauty got you bleaching your mind. For 400 years they said you was ugly, but you're fine. Shit, more than fine. Got a beauty they can't match even. Brains too strong and wise like Queen Sheba. Most can't deal with your strength, that's why they still beat ya. Took you out the Holy Trinity, but still need ya. Back to black consciousness is where I'm trying to see ya. I'm a Sar, you're a set, on the throne is where I keep ya. Black woman. Most of us think your position is minuscule. Cook, clean, serve, all you was put here to do. Not realizing these qualities were put into you. Cause your leadership skills are natural. Don't believe me, Queen Nzinga led the war against them crackers, fool. My people sleep, so I teach, that's what a master do. Grew up with visions of chauvinistic theatricals. Now it's my mission to grab the culture and get back to you. So we can show the seeds what it is they have to do. Break the chains, runaway slave, they coming after you. Keep the men and women at odds and take the child too. Make sure she have more than one baby daddy, you gotta do. 400 years later, no savior, they Willie lynched you. So take a listen, black woman, let me heal you. Any man that breaks you down really fears you. My elder Shabaka say what the women do, the men do. So when you start the revolution, we right here with you.
Woo, man, family. Listen. So this morning, I had some beats. They gave me some beats out the garden on Nia, and they was just sitting around. I said, let me go and steam these. So I said, okay, cool. So I cut up the greens, because I told y'all the greens on the beats is good too. They real good. I mean, it's like that's one of the best greens I think. My personal, right? But anyway, so I threw them in there. My mom had cut up some vegetables and stuff from the other day. I got me a nice little mishmash, and I got me some eggs up in there, and they steaming right now. And I'm sitting up here like, oh man. So we're gonna do this talk, and I'm gonna get the day started. We're gonna get out here into this world, but of course I'm gonna get out here on the fact that I'm once again able to consume some vegetables, consume something that's helping me with my health, that has been grown by young people in our community, in our family. I mean, for me, that's a powerful testament, right? I mean, of what we're capable of doing. So I'm constantly talking about staples. I'm constantly talking about us developing those things within our community that we're able to consume, that create value. And what creates more value than food? You know what I'm saying? Being able to control your food. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, one of the goals is for Gianni to be able to push out 100 pounds of greens a month. We're going to get it directly from our people, our gardens, and be able to push out at least 100 pounds of greens a month. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like what that got to do with media? I can't say that eating is media, but I guess media can help shape what you eat. But anyway, let's go on down the timeline real quick. Let's check our stats. Insights. All right, let's go and see y'all. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you got a little bit of time. What time is it? You got a little bit of time. Let's see y'all. See if they're gonna give us some extended stats that's supposed to bring us down when we come from about 5 people. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be depressed. Oh, this is the wrong one. I thought we were going to give something else. All right, let's see. action page. We have insufficient data to show for the selected time period. What's the action page? Uh-oh, I got to look at this. August, we ain't got an action page, family. We need to talk. Emergency. Page views, August 18th to August 24th, 247 page views. Okay. Page previews. We had one page preview. I don't know what that is. Page likes. They said 13 right here. So this is 13 between August 18th and August 24th. That's different than the number that was out there. Post reach. They say our reach is 1,372 people reached. Up 13%. Story reach. They say our story, 62 people reached. That's a high of 15%. That's between August 18th and 24th. I'm very I guess I put up on the story when I put up on my story on GNJMedia Journey. Recommendations. We have insufficient data show for this selected time period. Post engagements, August 18th to August 24th. 759 post engagements. Responsiveness as of August, or response rate is 20%. Videos, August 18th to August 24th. You already know we killing it on that. 416 videos, 3-second video views. So this is the video views. So we got 416 video views. It says 3-second video, 3 seconds. So that's 3 seconds. Let's see. 3 seconds, 77 organic. Oh, shit. 77 of them organic. All right. So, all right. That's good to know. Page followers. We got 13 new. I thought we already covered that. We covered that. Why they doubling up on? Oh, page followers. Okay. So, is a follower the same as a like? That don't sound right. All right. So, let's go. Let's go on back. Showed y'all the back room of GNJMedia Journey, looking at some of our stats. And anybody out there that want to get down with the journey, want to join the journey, you understand these stats a little bit more, come on, get on the team. Get on the team. All right, let's see. So right now, Restream is Restream.io is advertising on our thing right now. Yeah, I look like I'm asleep right there. I was falling asleep. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I was falling asleep during the libations. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Tell this dude I'm on my show. Write your own on my show. All right. Yeah, I'd be like, yo, everybody, just check the timeline. All right, Restream. I ain't giving no free commercial. I was about to do that. All right, here we go. Actually speechless, bro. You was an actual real one. We don't expect to get that call about somebody like Sonny. Genuinely one of the most capable people I ever met. Unreal. What happened? Love that. All right, cool. 8 hours ago, so I got to find out what's going on. We up live now. They said we got one person watching on Facebook. All right, here we go. Oh, this is my daughter here. I pitched my dream business idea. She wants no parts of what I'm doing now. Wait, is this my page? God damn it. All right, we supposed to be on GNJMedia Journey. Come on now. I'm letting y'all into my private life. I like y'all, but y'all be invasive, like an invasive species. Get about my life. On the wrong timeline. All right. We're back. All right. Africans before the transatlantic enslavement, Black History Month 2020. All right, so y'all gonna check that out if you want to. You know what I'm saying? We might come back. Excuse me. So, they posted up. So from the blog, once again, a lot of stuff automatically will be posting up. That's why I'm saying we're gonna go back to the blog. So people that really want to follow, they can just go to GNJMedia.com, check out the blog, because something is gonna be popping across the screen on a regular basis. The This is from yesterday, Daily Toast emoji. What we had? We had 8 views. All right. 2 comments. Okay. Not a lot of shares yesterday, but that's cool. Video shows Wisconsin police shooting a black man multiple times as he enters a car. Hopefully we heard about that. 139 minor planets found in our solar system. Name them all reparations. Divine Conversation featuring Dr. Reba Kelsey. That's on there. That's on the blog. So let's go and see how many hits. Toast&Talk Kuumba on the blog. Rapper Ice Cube calls out Democrat after convention. What's in it for black community? What's in it for the black community? See, and I know a lot of people getting upset because why these rappers is blah, blah, but I'm glad somebody is bringing attention and asking the goddamn question. Somebody that people is listening to. What's in it for black people? What does, like I told y'all, when we're looking at something, we're looking at an article, like even with the planets, 139 minor planets. What does it mean for black people? You understand? You got to start asking that question. What does it mean? What is the possibility? What is it something? Is it something that we could use? Brother Kwame say, when can I get my dreams, collards, mustard, and kale 2 pounds together? Give me. Hopefully, we had some started up. So I'm gonna talk to the supplier and get us a couple of kilo of greens. I need a little bit of time. Give me a little bit of time. So rapper Ice Cube calls out the Democrats after convention, asking a legit question. What's in it for us? What's in it for us? All right, let's see. Divine Car. So I am kind of shocked here because Toast&Talk Kuumba. Okay. So I got some blog posts that's not popping up. That's why I'm going through here real quick. I'm like, what the hell? All right. Oh, my fault. Toast&Talk Kuumba. We had 37 and 17 shares. Good God Almighty. Thank you. But where's my blog post? All right, let's go to the blog real quick so I can show y'all what's going on. Well, actually, if we go to the YouTube channel, you can see the vlogs a little bit better, but we ain't gonna go there right now. Of course, lines are open, 614-556-4535. Also, I wanted to let y'all know that the game is up at the Play Store, but you got to have an Android. Apple's is very, 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 very complicated. So the game costs 99 cents. Of course, all those people who are subscribers, you get it for free. I just didn't put it in the email that I sent or that I put it in the library because you're going to have to be walked through if you're going to download it outside of the Play Store. So it's in the Play Store. Giami Journey, Benu the Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? The goal is help Benu the Phoenix capture as many Giami symbols he can before the swords of time destroy him. Also be on the lookout for the other symbol, an energy blast that is trying to stop Benu. Do you have the hand and eye coordination to help Benu protect the land of Giami Journey Who this on the line? Come on through. Breaker 19. Breaker 19.
What's going on? Can you hear me?
I hear you real good, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. You calling in? You must got something that's on your mind.
Well, I just wanted to ask your opinion as a member of GNJMedia. Even if you have one, I have noticed a treachery going on.
A treachery? Wait, you breaking up. So the treacherous people must be controlling the sound right now. You know how that gets sometimes, but go ahead.
Within the community, I have seen just in the last couple of weeks the hatred that is being spewed right now towards with Black people just over this whole presidential election. I have not seen such hostility. I have not even received such hostility from people that are supposed to be, that I'm supposed to have the same interests with, and the vicious fighting. I mean, just disrespect. I get called names and, all caps yelled at, and then when we look, I mean, have you experienced, well, you don't talk politics online, I guess, do you not? I'm about to quit.
I don't, you about to quit what? Talking about politics online?
Yeah, with people.
It's sort of like talking, religion. I leave open questions up online or open comments, and then a lot of times I won't even go back because because the issue is it's sort of like discussing religion. People have their beliefs, and they're not satisfied with your answer if it does not line up with what they believe. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, I know a lot of the things that you're going to be thinking are not going to line up with how a lot of people are feeling. You know what I'm saying? And so they want to make you feel bad. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. But yeah, I have noticed that, and I'm seeing shots being fired that I don't really believe need to be fired because being somebody that deals with the ADOS, that's in the ADOS camp, I don't see the issue between. I really don't understand the issue between ADOS and a whole Pan-African aspect.
Yeah.
For me, to me it's the same. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's literally the same. So I'm hearing there's a beef, but usually you're not aware of the beef until you hear about the beef from the people that's talking about the goddamn beef. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm sitting up here like this shit is getting ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't even understand the beef, because you'll have people, even your so-called educated individuals, if they really read the ADOS agenda and the reasons behind the ADOS receiving the reparations, there should even, just because we are ADOS does not make us anti-Pan-Africanist.
Right.
So it's just that this is what we have experienced in this United States, and we need to be compensated for those that have experienced that in the United States.
Right.
So whatever this thing is now, all of a sudden, because they shouldn't be included in the money, somehow it has spun into we don't like Africans.
You don't like us. You don't want us. You don't want to share that money. You know what I'm saying?
But you even have your own American Africans that will say, well, I don't like the ADOS movement because it's anti-Africa.
But now what that is, that's control of, that's propaganda. See,
how are you supposed to pride yourself, some of these individuals pride themselves on being so educated, but yet they spew that lingo that is really contradictory, that really has nothing to do with the ADOS reparations piece at all. So I don't know why they even correlate the two. Where did it even begin? Because I don't know. There's nothing in the writing that says, that supports what the beef is, let's just say.
Right. I mean, but that's it. There wasn't a beef until, I mean, like, for example, earlier in 2019, maybe even 2018, one of the things that Antonio Moore, especially Yvette Cornell, started doing was pointing out the differences between continental Africans that's over here and ADOS. And that probably started a lot of it, because people always take stuff just a little bit too far. Because when you point out the differences between African people, it does not mean that you point it out in a way that everybody has to be enemies. We have to understand that there are differences. For some reason, for some reason, I guess I'm gonna blame Sesame Street. That's what it is. I'm blaming Sesame Street because one of these things does not belong here. One of these things is not the same. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's almost like we live in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And just because we're not the same, just because we don't have the same, does not mean that we can't get along. Does not mean we're related. All of us got individuals in our families who we get along with, who we love very much, who we have very different experiences and very different ways of being brought up. We all don't have to agree. You know what I'm saying? But we can combine on an agenda to push things forward. Now, my only issue is I can't stand when motherfuckers get up and talk about they want to sue white supremacy. I can't believe that these words is coming out of some intelligent people's mouths. These people are very intelligent until we start talking about reparations. Then all of a sudden they get ignorant. Or we start talking about the election, and you're talking about your choice, what you're choosing, and then they start telling you what you do. Well, you're voting for the other person. If you don't do A, B, C, and D, you're giving it away. And if you don't, then you don't get it. You don't have a right to complain. Shut the fuck up with that. Excuse my language.
That's what I call those the propaganda white talking points that was put out there, and then we picked them up, and now we are repeating those same white talking points when they actually make no kind of damn sense. Because regardless of who I decide to vote on, whether I vote for, don't vote for, or whatever, does not dismantle my right to complain about who is in office. I don't know why they think that correlates some way, but as long as I live in this country and I pay taxes in this country, I have a right to complain no matter if I vote or not, because it affects me. So I don't understand why people say, like, well, if you don't vote, then you don't have a right to complain. I don't get that.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of shit we don't get around here, because you're right. You brought up a major point. I pay taxes. Matter of fact, taxes get money. They get my money before I do. So you got a right to complain.
I pay taxes every time I go to the store.
That too.
And buy non-edible things. My paycheck is taxed, like you said. You know, I'm a taxpayer. I can't get out of it. So, and that money goes to support the government. So as long as you're using my money to support it, I can say anything. I don't have to vote. I can still complain, though. My money goes into that system. I can still complain. Fuck out of here.
All right.
But, you know, I just, like I said, I just kind of hate to see that this has really become such an issue amongst Black folks, so divisive. I mean, I've been verbally spit on by my own people. Okay.
What the hell is you saying? What is you saying?
I have been verbally spit on the internet because the Black people are. If you talk anything bad about Kamami,
you call it Kamami.
Biden. If you say anything else bad about them too, you could talk about their Jesus, and it's violent. It's verbally, know what? Right. Verbally abusive.
I mean, you was kind of abusive calling her Kamami or whatever you called her. You know, that's verbally abusive.
Kamami. I'm talking about her though. I didn't call the person that I'm talking with a name. I'm talking about Kamami. You know what I'm saying? But they'll get on there and tell me I'm stupid.
Wow.
And, you know, you're the last person I thought would have such a slave mindset.
Wait.
The problem.
Because you think it? Because you have an opinion? Wow. But like I said, I stay, you know, I post and I run. I drop some shit and I run. I mean, really. Because one of the rules that one of the first rules as far as Giame, before we started Giame Journey with Giame, when social media came out, one of the major pieces that we had was we don't beef online with nobody. Because you could have beef and say some words online and a motherfucker come up dead. And the last day they going through everything. So the one of the major things I used to tell all my sons and my daughters. We don't be doing all that. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Because it makes no sense, and it's like you can't change nobody's mind on these little posts. You know what I'm saying? On these posts, if somebody's really looking for something different, or you know what I'm saying, because I'm gonna argue with you, one, to challenge you, but once I start going and getting aggressive with it and getting long-winded with it, I have an entrenched belief. I'm not even connected to the facts. I have an entrenched belief in many cases that that we are not going to be able to get over in our Facebook discussion or beef. You understand what I'm saying? So I just leave it alone.
Right.
I just leave it alone.
Well, that's what I've come to the conclusion that I post. I got myself up to 4 comments. And I used to do this before, and with this stuff happening, it not apply, but I'm bringing it back into my repertoire, which is post 4 comments in regards to whatever the post says. If I get up to 5, I don't make any more comments, and I digress, and I don't go back to see what was said. So I'm adapting that again. So I tell people, okay, well, I've reached my 4 comment limit, and it was nice talking to you. And I just keep it moving.
That's right. Brother Kwame say it's all too easy to try to beat up on each other than to take arms against sea of troubles and face our true enemies. What about when I brought up the Sesame Street, he wanted to show how old he was. He said, what about the electric company, the PBS show I know Morgan Freeman was one of the original cast members of the Electric Company. I don't know if just some trivia for y'all. You as a taxpayer pay the salaries of those we might complain about as government employees. And I'm so glad you brought that up because I never thought about that. That is an excellent reply. If I pay taxes in this motherfucker, I have a right to complain regardless of what I do. You know what I'm saying? And the piece that I'm saying is, you know, and yeah, I understand the idea of treachery and stuff that you're saying, because it is. I mean, because it's almost like, and my issue is, even if you're gonna vote Democrat, even if you, as a black person in America that has the sense to understand that we have been abused by both these parties, neglected and overlooked. I don't see the wisdom in coming out directly right now and telling everybody who we should or who we should not vote for. We need them to be trying to convince us. And I'm not.
You goddamn right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, like we already spoke about this. You know what I'm saying? If I can have sex with you, you know what I'm saying, before I take you out to eat, I'm not taking you out to eat.
Right.
You understand?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We got very intelligent people talking about you need to vote for Kamala and Biden. No. Let's wait till November to have that discussion. Let's wait to the day before the election to have that discussion out loud. We need to be discussing in, you know what I'm saying, in our circles about what our moves are going to be. Right? And then we, you know, right. and then on top of that, we need to see what we going to get. You know what I'm saying? We what is it? Like Ice Cube said, what's in it for black people? Not all people. Not POC. None of this shit. What is in it for us? And we have to be very clear, because there has to be some major changes in this country, and just money would be cool, but that's not enough. We need the whole education system. We need the whole education system changed. You know what I'm saying? We need real criminal. We need exactly real reform.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, even if officers are arrested, excuse me, and convicted on a unjust case of killing black folks, that's still not enough.
That's not.
It has to go beyond it. We got to start having not just specific laws on the book, like they have specific laws for hate crimes and whatever. There should be specific laws on the book. If you commit a crime as a police officer, there should be specific consequences, because too much is given, much is required. So this is not the same as if a civilian commits a crime. It is not the same.
Say that again. Say that again. It is not the same. This is what you get paid for. And they run around, well, you know, they do a very dangerous job. No kidding. I mean, it ain't like they didn't know they was doing a dangerous job when they took the shit.
No, but they also have a lot of power in that job that I don't have. Too much is given,
much is required. That's what I was saying, because you got a lot of police officers running around here scared, shooting motherfuckers that is walking away from them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Terrified. You're living your life. You need to find another career. But anyway, let me move on just real quick. For those who are following us, as far as the 21-day the 21-day Nguza challenge, the proverb of the day, real quick: in nakedness is best seeing, feeling, hearing, thinking, smelling, tasting, say the knowledge holders. And every face is an illusion which consciousness burns away. The child is not ashamed of nakedness, say the knowledge holders. So that's the proverb of the day. So go and check that out.
I like that.
I like nakedness too, girl. You want to get together and talk about it? But anyway, just playing, family. This is my sister.
You're so silly.
But here we go. The oxen and the axles. That's gonna be the story for the night if we do have a show. So the folk tale for the week is the oxen and the axle. So I wanted y'all to see it. It's up there. As a matter of fact, why I got it up here, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to copy, for those that are interested on being studied up for the conversation tonight. I'm gonna post it so that you can get a head start on everybody that's coming out. So you ain't got to come out just with your emotions and be attacking Sister Navita for her opinion. You come out.
Don't even say that, because a lot of times I can post a fact
and they don't
care. Mad at that.
Right. Because you argue, I mean, it's belief. We argue, in many cases, we argue in beliefs or fear. We're arguing out of fear. We got to vote for them because you don't know what's going to happen with another 4 years of this man. You're right. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I do
uncomfortable at some point.
Hell, I mean, shit. Name a time in America when black people was not in comfort.
Dig it.
Name a point in time when we wasn't sure. Even with the white people we vote in, we're not sure about what the fuck they're gonna do. So we exist on instability, unpredictability. We done mastered that shit. This is nothing new. I mean, people are actually acting like this is the first racist president that has been in the White House. Come on, man. Give me a break. All right. So just in case some of y'all out there listening, I'm not saying not to go vote. That's what you do is what you do, right? But what I'm saying is, well, you heard what I said. Like it or lump it. Well, fuck it. All right, here we go. The oxen and the axle trees. This is the folk tale for the week. A heavy wagon was being dragged along a country lane by a team of oxen. The axle trees groaned and creaked terribly, whereupon the oxen, turning around, thus addressed the wheels. "Hello there! Why do you make so much noise? We bear all the labor, and we, not you, ought to cry out." And this is the lesson. Those who suffer most cry out the least. God damn. Wow. Those who suffer most cry out the least. So that'll be the proverb for the night that we discuss. I mean, the folk tale for the night that we would discuss. So we get back to the news, my dear. Get back to.
Okay, what else is in the news? Go ahead.
Well, I ain't had that. I really ain't had that. I thought you was gonna bring something. I mean, I posted up what I saw, but we do have. I I did receive word from Dentista that the site GNJ.media is ready for the world.
Okay.
So you go to GNJ.media, sign up, and be up with your tribe, family. It's a place for GNJMedia tribe and other tribes. Come on, gather around.
Okay, so let me say. So once I'm on there, what capabilities do I have once I'm there?
Oh well, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go on in. I can show you better than I could tell you. But
So
it would be
it
better.
says I need to sign in.
You need to sign in.
Or I don't have to sign in. I gotta sign up.
You got to sign up first. So this is a
How
private.
do you sign up?
Okay, cool.
Oh, I see.
Okay, when you go to the screen, up to the top, click Tribe on the right-hand side. Now, also, our store is going to be right there. That store that me and you was working on, that store going to be right there, right?
Okay.
Right, so they signing me in. Unless they're teaching to change my code, trying to be funny. That's what some caporistas do. Some of them, very funny. But anyway, it's moving slow right now. But anyway, you sign in. So we had the capabilities to chat amongst ourselves, have our private conversations. We had the ability to post up videos, to share those videos, and possibly even have watch groups for those videos. Somebody just called in. Who that?
It's Kwame.
What's up, brother Kwame? What's going on this early morning, Black Yoda?
Just listening in, and one of the things when we start talking politics and religion with each other, oftentimes, and I was telling you this the other day, I tell him, oftentimes what I'll do is I'll say, okay, let me see what this person is saying is true. Now, any name calling and all that kind of stuff, if you can't ignore it, then you reset the boundary and say, look, if it's bitch you're being called, then I ain't going to be too many more of your bitches, right? That's old school. That's how we used to talk, back in the day. That was setting a new boundary.
Right.
If that boundary was crossed, then you either remove yourself from the situation or, let me just say, remove yourself from the situation. On the other hand, I will try to find whatever truth there is in the person's statement. When I find that truth, it allows me to get a perspective, of where they're coming from. I don't have to agree with the perspective. I acknowledge the truth in what they're saying, and then I say, however, the perspective I'm considering it from is here. And clearly, many of them are going to agree with that perspective. And, it's not a matter of necessarily agreeing at this point. This is about getting our ideas on the table so we know the things that are in consideration, and then consider quote unquote, the immediate consequences of voting, not voting, voting for what's his name and what's her name, Biden and Harris, or not voting, excuse me, or hell, for that matter, voting for Trump and Pence.
Did you say Ponce?
Yeah. but yeah, so I at least try to hear where a person's coming from. A lot of times it ain't gonna work. Navita, I've taken a month or so, I don't know how long it's been, off from study group because I found myself in the same kind of arguments that I was considering from the perspectives that were being laid out, but then presenting the shortcomings of those perspectives, and the shortcomings were being ignored. And so I found myself going round about, in the same kind of arguments. And I'm like, I'm not benefiting the group. And so I have to start doing something that's going to benefit me so that I can better benefit the group.
Right.
Oh, shit.
So that's why I pulled back from study group. And I have no ill feelings toward individuals with whom I argue because I got their point. But I also know the subject matter on what I was talking. I have a lifetime in dealing with those issues.
Right.
But that's neither here nor there. The point is that we as Black people, there are many things that will try to put us one against the other. And many of us, unfortunately, will fall victim to that. And I mentioned that in one of the comments I made earlier, in that it's all too easy to beat up on each other, then go and grab, quote unquote, figuratively speaking, Biden or Harris by the neck and say, look, this is what you're going to give us. Or go grab Trump and Pence and say, this is what you're going to give us. But, we'd rather turn on each other.
Right.
And a lot of times, I listened to a conversation between Kamati and Karen.
Right.
Sister Karen, excuse me. And, they bring up good points. But I also listen to Brother Hatem and then you, Sister Navita, when you're saying that, look, on the ground level, we getting the same shit we've been getting all along. Because the brother and sister on the street who, they cast their vote for the first Black, for Obama. And at the street level, right, and at the street level, they ask themselves, okay, how did this affect me? And maybe they need, somebody who's deeply rooted in the legal system who can explain that to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Sister Navita, you were talking about criminal justice, How was Barack being in office affecting us? It seemed like there was a damn sure uptick of police killings on Black folks, and nothing was being done. But, let me not say that. I don't know what was being done. And did it affect us at the street level? But anyway, I've said enough. Go ahead.
I think, Navita, I think she hung up. Something happened. She got off the phone. So, but yeah, because like I said, I checked out Kamati's piece too. Their classes, I always enjoy their classes. Like I said, and a lot of times for me, it's not about whether I agree or disagree with an individual on whether or not I'm going to listen to them or hear them out, because I like learning. But like I said, sometimes people get so entrenched, and like you said, it's so much easier to go after those who are powerless. Basically be a bully. It's your opportunity to get a bully. And it goes back to, in a sense, it goes back to an experiment that I was talking about yesterday as far as that 5 monkey experiment. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spray, those that haven't heard that, check it out or go to the blog and check it out. But listen, I'm about to get up out of here because I got to get to work. It was a pleasure. I thank you for joining us on GNJMedia family. Family, I'm up, I'm out, and where I found you is where I left you.
One love.
Peace, God.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without its pod? What is a monkey without its troop? What is a wolf without its pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey, the woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a
All right. So you got me an egg, got me some eggs, but the beets and the greens in here come from the garden. I just wanted to make sure y'all, saw. I'm grabbing right now. Breakfast of Champions. Broke the steamer out again. Oh. All right, family, broke out the steamer again. Got me some beets this weekend and some with the greens on them. So, I steamed them and steamed some eggs and some corn and stuff like that. So I'm eating good right now. So I'll see y'all in a minute. I don't trust you. Mm-mm. Horrible performance. Everybody ain't gonna have that.